1300 hours. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Hassan Gilani. First, the headlines. Foreign Minister says India's aggressive policy towards its neighbors is putting at stake the regional peace and security. Information Minister has welcomed the statement of the UN Secretary General declaring countering Islamophobia as his top priority. India has incurred embarrassment at the hands of China in frequent skirmishes after its misadventure in Ladakh region. In occupied Kashmir, APHC leaders have condemned attack on a Sikh temple in the United Kingdom. And now the news in detail. Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi has warned that India's aggressive policy towards its neighbors is putting at stake the regional peace and security. Talking separately to PTV and a private news channel today, he said the world community must take notice of it. The Foreign Minister expressed concerns over the construction of airstrips and other infrastructure in the disputed territory of Ladakh. He said China does not want confrontation with India and desires to sort out issues through dialogue. He, however, said China cannot remain oblivious to India's illegal constructions. Shah Mahmood Qureshi said the Indian atrocities in occupied Jammu and Kashmir are before everybody, and New Delhi is bent upon changing the demographic composition of the territory. He said India has also used the land of Afghanistan against Pakistan. Information Minister Shibli Faraz has welcomed the statement of the UN Secretary General in which he declared countering Islamophobia as his top priority. In a tweet today, he said it is also a triumph of our stance. The minister said linking coronavirus with Muslims reflects BJP's mindset based on hatred. Shibli Faraz said India's extremist posture against Muslim population is violation of human rights. Tension between India and its neighboring countries are on the rise. Our correspondent Hamad Kayani has the report.
There have been frequent skirmishes between India and China at actual line of control in Ladakh. The recent tension between the two countries started when Indian Army started constructing a road and a bridge in an area of Ladakh, angering China. Indian Army was alarmed when it witnessed an increased movement of Chinese Army in the area. Chinese planes, helicopters and heavy artillery started reaching the area. Then Chinese Army entered into Indian-occupied Ladakh at Galwan Valley and set up their presence after pushing Indian Army out. There are reports of Chinese Army digging trenches inside 4 to 5 kilometers of line of actual control. Chinese Army also arrested a number of Indian soldiers who were released after apologies tendered by High Command of Indian Army.
On the other hand, India's border conflict with Nepal is also increasing. A map released by Nepalese Prime Minister has shown Kalapani and Lempiadora as part of Nepal, which are claimed by India. Senior leader of All Parties Hurriyat Conference and chairman Tehreek-e-Hurriyat Jammu and Kashmir, Muhammad Ashraf Sehrai, has strongly condemned an attack on a Sikh temple in the United Kingdom. In a statement issued in Srinagar, he said the incident is painful because the Sikh nation has always championed the just cause of the people of Jammu and Kashmir. Jammu and Kashmir Social Forum chairman Umar Adil Dar in a statement also condemned the vandalism at Guru Arjan Dev Gurdwara in Derby. 28 deaths reported due to coronavirus in the country during the last 24 hours, while total number of infections has risen to 59,151. 1,446 new infections were detected in the last 24 hours. 19,142 patients have so far recovered from the virus. The coronavirus pandemic has claimed 352,265 lives across the world and more than 5.6 million infections have so far been detected. The United States has the highest death toll of 100,000, followed by Britain with 37,048 and Italy 32,955, whereas in Brazil 24,593 people have died of the pandemic. Over 2.43 million people have so far been recovered from the disease. For the first time in history, astronauts will start their journey to the International Space Station in a rocket and capsule system provided by a private company today. National Aeronautics and Space Administration's astronauts Doug Hurley and Bob Behnken will leave for their destinations from Florida coast at 21:15 hours PST. And this is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan.